Alrighty, what is going on, guys? This is Joe and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a full day of eating, and I realized on this channel so far I have not given like a physique update. I have not given really a level of progression of what is happening in this prep. You guys are seeing me eat this food. What's it translating to physically, right? What's happening? If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm kind of updating you there, giving you little physique updates. At least on this channel I haven't, so let's get right into it. We're going to go ahead and talk about the overall physique update and what's going on with that. For breakfast, we are doing 3 chocolate protein pancakes with 100 grams of strawberries on the side right here. I'm going to leave the full pancake recipe in the description down below. It looks absolutely amazing. I actually never made these before and decided to mix up a little bit from the French toast. Overall calories for this entire meal right here is going to be 740 calories. Overall macros, 77 grams of protein, 84 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fiber, and then 10 grams of fat. So first picture you'll see on the screen right now is from February 22nd. This is a photo I took for the gram, of course. And this is after a workout with a little bit of a pump and great lighting, right? And I think I have a pretty decent physique here, right? I'm relatively pretty lean. If I had to estimate, I would guess between maybe 11 and 13% body fat right here. So I'm still relatively lean. I have clear ab definition. Obliques are looking somewhat okay, right? But again, this is with the pump and a great lighting. So right here, if I had to estimate, between like 11 and 13% body fat. Maybe as low as 10 if you want to go that low. But I think more like probably like 11 to 13, maybe 12. And so then the next photo that you'll see on the screen now is me in the gym again after a workout. Great lighting, of course, for the gram. And in this photo, I'm actually a lot leaner, right? Waist is a lot smaller. Just overall, I am a lot leaner in this photo. Relatively close to the same pose as well. I'm gonna throw up another picture that was taken like a week later. You can see a little bit more vascularity here, especially on the shoulders and the arms, and then also the lower ab veins as well that are coming through. This is again after a workout, great lighting, all that good stuff. As you can see, there is a little bit of difference as far as just the level of leanness, right? How lean I've gotten throughout this entire prep. And again, that is just while eating, you know, the foods that I love. Protein pancakes, French toast, ice cream, popcorn, the pizzas, all the great recipes that we made throughout this entire series. And once have we eaten chicken, broccoli, or rice for a meal. Chicken and rice isn't in my plan. I just don't want to have it. Well, before we continue, let me give this freaking pancakes a taste test. I didn't realize I haven't done that yet. Pancakes, strawberries. Oh man. Throughout this day, I thought I would give my steps as far as leaning out and actually getting ready for this show. For those of you that don't know, I don't have a coach for this show. I'm actually coaching myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my exact plan from my exact coach, which is me, on what I have been doing to get ready for this show, how I've been leaning out, and the approach that I am personally taking that has worked for me, right? What worked for me may not work for you, and what worked for you may not work for me, but this is personally what I have been doing to get ready for the show. I thought I'd break it up within every meal. Nutrition, training, and cardio. Really, those are the 3 fundamental things that I think that have to be set in place for your prep to be the most successful, right? Nutrition, training, and cardio. So that will be all within this video right here. Hold on, we're doing a little bit of pancake break. Give me a second. When it comes to nutrition, I was eating relatively around 3,000 to maybe 3,500 calories a day in the quote-unquote off-season to maintain my weight at 180 pounds. So there have been a couple of days, such as the 10,000 calorie days, where I consumed a little bit more than 3,500 calories. On average, it was around 3,000 to 3,500 calories to maintain 180 pounds. With that amount of food, I was able to maintain my weight, stay relatively lean in the off season, and have enough energy to work out, feel good, do cardio, all that good stuff. Since this prep, what I basically did was I just lowered my calories. I didn't go into any crazy macro split. I made sure that I was just having plenty of protein and that I was in a calorie deficit, right? Calories in versus calories out. There was no special split between macros, eating a certain amount of calories in a day, making sure we're not going over that, and having plenty of protein on a daily basis to support our muscle. What is my calorie count right now? My calorie count relatively is going to be between 24 and 2,600 with probably the medium. Damn. My calorie count right now is between 24 and 2,600 calories, probably averaging around maybe 2,500 calories a day. At first, it was pretty strict around 2,400 calories. And then as I'm getting leaner, I was getting hungrier. So naturally, I've been eating a little bit more, like 25, maybe as high as 2,600 calories. But I've also dropped weight. By the way, I've hit a new low weigh today, 162 pounds flat. And we're still just a little under 4 weeks out until our first show. So I started relatively 180 pounds, trickling down all the way down to 162 pounds, right? Nutrition, very, very simple. 2,400 to 2,600 400 calories. Calories in versus calories out. It's all that matters, right? Whether you're on prep for a show or whether you just want to get healthier and lose some weight, that is my approach. That's really it for nutrition. And again, I'm eating the foods I love, low calorie dense foods, as Greg Doucette preaches. It really does work as far as trying to stay full and satiated throughout the entire day, because as you get leaner, as I'm getting very, very close to essential levels of body fat, I am just constantly hungry throughout the entire day. So I have to find foods that are both tasty, that I enjoy eating, and keep me full throughout the entire day. Step one in this video is to be in a calorie deficit for my nutrition, and that was 24 to 2,600 calories for me personally. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I'll see you guys in the next meal and with the next piece of advice that I have. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the next meal of the entire day. What we have here is a Buffalo Ranch meat lovers anabolic pizza, because who doesn't love a good piece of meat in their mouth, am I right?
So it'll slide down your gullet more easily.
That's what she said.
Oh, no, not that. Just come on.
So what we have on this thing is 50 grams of fat-free cheese. We have 1 Joseph lavash bread, 38 grams of turkey pepperoni. We have 2 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt ranch, 2 servings of Hughes sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. 1 serving of sliced mushrooms was 85 grams. Then 2 Smart Dog hot dog links, the vegan hot dogs that I had either last video or the video before that. But I mean, this thing just looks absolutely delicious. Spanked a little bit of garlic powder over the top of this. Total calories, 494 calories for this entire thing. I would put spinach on here as well, but I actually ran out of that, so I don't have any of it. Just right around 500 calories for the entire pizza, bringing our total caloric intake to 1,234 calories. Overall macros for the entire day is 135 grams of protein, 117 grams of carbs, 21 grams of fiber, and then 26 grams of fat. So yeah, the next portion of this video that I want to talk about is the actual training. I'm going to eat this first because I'm hungry. Then I will go into the training. I'm going to heat up a bag of popcorn as well. And then as I'm eating the popcorn, we'll discuss the training. Also got a Diet Dr. Pepper to go along with this. But yeah, let me go ahead and give this a little bit of a taste test. I mean, look at this. Holds well, right? Oh, man. Holy shit. Orgasms. Orgasms in my mouth right now. Oh, man.
Really? Nothing.
In the description down below, make sure you go check it out. Give this a shot. If you do give it a shot, you make any of the stuff that I put in these videos, tag me on IG. I'll repost it. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat this, keep a bag of popcorn, and then we'll talk about training. Okay, so here we are with a bowl of popcorn. 1 bag of Smart Pop popcorn, 240 calories, between 200 and 240 calories, so not all the kernels get popped. Total calories for the entire lunch are 734 calories. Total calories for the entire day are 1,474. Holy sh. Protein, 143 grams of protein, 169 grams of carbs, 29 grams of fiber, and then 30 grams of fat. So one thing I wanted to talk about, right? First of all, let's give this popcorn a taste test. It's great. So the next thing I want to talk about was my training split. So for training, I took an approach of making sure we're hitting every muscle group twice a week. So I hit every body part twice a week. Usually beginning of the week would be push. So our chest, our shoulders, and our triceps. I'm not gonna get into crazy detail as far as like every single exercise, my rep scheme. Reps are relatively between 10 and 20 reps. I don't really dip below 10 reps. I'm really focused on time under tension, maximizing hypertrophy when I go into the gym. Also allows me to like not go as crazy heavy and try an ego lift, and allows me to stay a lot safer. And especially when dieting, I just wanna be as safe as possible and prevent injury. I have plenty of other videos on my channel that I've actually have shown full workouts, and the workouts in the description, all that. You know, day 1 is essentially a push day. Day 2 is gonna be a back day. So everything back. Again, we're keeping the reps high, 10 to 20 reps. Relatively maybe like 4 to 5 exercises. I'm trying to be at the gym between an hour and like an hour and 20 minutes max. And before every workout, I do a 15-minute cardio warm-up. So either on a treadmill, bike, elliptical. I don't really do the stairs, to be honest with you. I hate the stairs. About 15 minutes just to get the blood flow going, just to warm up and prevent injury. Also, it helps me sneak in extra cardio. Allows me, if, you know, the more cardio you do, the more calories you burn. The more calories you burn, the more fat you burn, and it allows you to be in a deficit. So that's my little cardio trick I do, about a 15-minute warm-up before I hit the weights. It's very easy, moderate pace. It's not hard cardio. It's just warming up And this one I actually did take from Greg Doucette. I'm a big fan of Greg Doucette and what he does. I got his training book, Train Hard, and the last time. It gave me a lot of really cool ideas as far as training splits for me, for my clients, to mix things up. And it just really broadened my horizons a little bit. Now he does is legs and biceps, which I honestly have been doing for the last, I think, like 6 months to a year almost. And I have actually been loving throwing in biceps on my legs. So usually on my leg day, I'll stick to my 1 to 2 main compound movements. I'll go into all my accessories, and in between my accessories, I'll go and hit some biceps. As I do my adductors, I'll throw in biceps right after. As my legs are resting, my biceps are working, and vice versa. So I do like incorporating this combination. It also gives leg day a fun thing to look forward to because you're gonna hit some biceps. So who doesn't love smashing legs and then getting an arm pump? So then that is basically day 1, day 2, day 3. Before prep, I was cycling that just Monday through Saturday, taking a rest day on Sunday. But since I'm on prep, I like having a day of rest in between each split, really. So it's a 3-day split, rest day, 3-day split. So I'm hitting every muscle group twice per week. Again, this is what works for me. This is what I do. It doesn't mean you have to do it. I'm a big advocate. If you are strength training, you should be hitting every muscle group twice per week, right? If I'm going to the gym twice per week, well, then do 2 full body workouts. 3 times a week, you can go upper, lower, and then a full body, or you can just go full body the whole way through. 4 times a week, upper, lower. 5 times a week, you can go push, pull, leg and bicep if you want to, like me, upper, lower, right? So many different ways you can switch it up, but I'm a big advocate of hitting every muscle group twice per week. As this channel goes on and I continue to grow and get more equipment for recording videos, I will throw in more workout content. I just don't have the resources right now to do it, and a lot of the times when I'm at the gym, recording sets and keeping my intensity high is sometimes difficult. So when I do go to the gym, and I record workouts, I'm there for a little bit longer. Kind of sucks because I just want to maximize my time while I'm in there. And I don't want my intensity to drop off during my workouts. So when I have somebody with me, training with me or spotting me, and I record 1 or 2 sets to actually film and montage it, a lot easier, a lot more efficient. But when I'm by myself, which I train by myself like 80% of the time, it's a little bit more difficult. That's pretty much the fundamentals of my training. Again, I'm not gonna go into my whole entire split in every single movement, but just know that I'm hitting every muscle group twice per week. My reps between 10 and 20, focus on time under tension. That's the foundation, that's a bread and butter, and then you can kind of mix it up and do the exercises that you enjoy. James West, make sure you always are practicing safe sets, not just putting the clamps on the weights, but actually performing every exercise safely and making sure you're not getting hurt. Yeah, that's going to be the training portion of this entire prep, right? I'm going to go ahead and eat this, and I will see you guys as the day rolls on. All right, so check this out. So I drink like 6 of these right here. I'm not even kidding. I drink like 6 diet sodas. Shit ton of diet soda. And look at this. This is me after a meal. Okay, literally. Oh, fuck. This is me after a meal. Check this out. Yeah. Let's go. Stomach bloated AF. Jesus on the cross gained like 5 to 10 pounds right now. So diet sodas help as far as feeling more full. Feeling more full during or after the meal. I had like 6 of those right now, and I feel satisfied. I do, if I say so myself. Alrighty, next thing I'm gonna go ahead and just snack on right now is gonna be a homemade score protein bar. This is from Greg Doucette's cookbook right here. Roughly 270 calories, bringing our overall caloric intake to 1747, bringing our overall macros for the entire day: 170 grams of protein, 220 grams of carbs, 29 fiber, and then 34 grams of fat. Again, when I entered this in, I didn't count for the fiber. Vita Fiber, the mix that you use, has a lot in there. I just entered in just the macros of this guy at MyFitnessPal so I could keep track of the overall calories. Do actually have more than 29 grams of fiber for the entire day. Doesn't matter though.
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Go ahead and eat this real quickly. I'm not going to give my tip on cardio yet. I'm going to do that right before I actually go and do cardio, which won't be for a couple hours. But just wanted to show you guys a snack, homemade score protein bar. You can see why Greg likes these. They're actually really good. They're also pretty fun to make. I've been actually meaning to make more of these in different flavors. I just need to order Vita Fiber. That thing is like liquid gold in the USA. It's hard to get. You have to order from Canada. These things are actually pretty freaking good. And the more I've eaten these, the more I've actually grown to like them a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this, and I'll see you guys as the day rolls on. Alrighty, so check this out here. We have 1 Coke Zero. We have 1 pineapple mango flavor in here. What we're trying to do is come as close to possible as creating the Diet Mango Coke, the infamous Diet Mango Coke. So let's go ahead and just give this a shot here. Okay, we add some Coke. Add a little bit of mango flavoring. That should be good. Add the rest of this Coke. And then give this a little bit of a stir. Boom. Oh, shit. We have here a pineapple diet Coke. Let's give this a little bit of a taste test, shall we? Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. Not too bad. If I give it a rating on a scale, I give it about an 8 out of 10. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is one huge ass salad. And in it, we have here 350 grams of romaine lettuce. We have 130 grams of tomato. We have 50 grams of onion. 4 ounces of the smoked salmon lox in here. We have 60 milliliters of sugar-free syrup as part of our dressing. 122 grams of the sweet chili Hughes barbecue sauce as well. We have 185 grams of baby spinach and then 170 grams of mushrooms. Overall calories for the entire day, 2,199. Overall grams of protein, 209 grams of protein, 263 grams of carbs, 38 grams of fiber, and 44 grams of fat. That is what we have in this guy right here. This is obviously a huge salad. We're going to eat this entire thing. That protein bar held me off for several hours, like 4 to 5 hours since I've eaten that protein bar. We're going to eat this and then we're going to hit cardio. Obviously, this next segment, talking about my overall approach to this prep, is going to be about cardio. I'm going to eat this first because I am starving, and then I will talk about cardio before I do cardio. Little update on this. Just finished that huge salad. Actually, very, very good. Holy, oh my gosh. You drink this many Diet Cokes, you about to burp a lot. Oof. So a little update on this drink. The more I drink this, the less I like it. I think I put too much of this, and there's actually pineapple mango, so it's more pineapple than it is mango, and it's the pineapple and Coke just isn't like, I take this back from like a 7 or 8 out of 10. I drop it down to like a 3 or 5. Like it is not that great. I redact my rating. I overrated it. So let's go ahead and talk about the cardio portion to this prep. Basically what I did was originally planned out a 16-week long prep, right? And my original plan was to start at 25 minutes of cardio every single day and then slowly progress and increase that over throughout the course of 16 weeks. I was gonna originally increase it 5 minutes every 2 weeks. And then when I found an earlier show date, roughly around 13 weeks out and 16 weeks out, I decided just to increase my cardio 5 minutes every single week. I started at 25 minutes, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and right now we are on this week, which is 65 minutes of cardio, and that is relatively 9 weeks in. We're at 65 minutes, an hour and 5 minutes of cardio. And we're doing that every single day. Cardio is something you can do every single day, especially when you do it at a moderate pace. I'm not doing anything that's too taxing. I'm literally going on a stationary bike and pedaling. Easy, moderate pace, not too hard, not too easy, but just consistent the whole way through. And I'm doing that for an hour and 5 minutes, and next week will be an hour and 10, hour and 15, up until my show date. And basically what that has allowed me to do is consistently lose weight and lose fat over the course of this entire prep. Usually people will hit some sort of wall as far as like they can't lose any more weight, or they hit that sticking point. Progressively overloading my cardio and progressively burning more calories week in and week out has allowed my weight to consistently drop over the course of the prep. There hasn't been a week where I haven't hit a new low weigh-in. It has a lot to do with the overall progressive overload of cardio. So if you're not losing weight, it's not always about eating less. That might be for some, but sometimes it's about just doing a little bit more. I didn't really want to eat less. So if you don't want to eat less, then do more. Just like in your strength training, you should progressively overload. Just like in your cardio, you can also do that as well. Either go harder or go longer.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. That is my entire approach to cardio over this prep. Again, this is just what I've been doing that has worked for me. It may or may not work for you, but the fundamentals of being in a calorie deficit, incorporating cardio, and then strength training, hitting every muscle group twice per week is the same across the board. However you go about doing that, that's completely up to you. I'm going to wait a little bit, let this meal digest. I'm going to bang out an hour and 5 minutes of cardio, and I will see you in the last meal of the day. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, last meal of the entire day. We have here ending the night with one giant protein ice cream shake. In here we have 1 scoop of protein, 55 grams of blueberries, around 20 grams of the Heath bits, a little bit of water, a little bit of ice, some xanthan gum, all blended up into a massive shake. Overall calories for the entire day, 2519. Overall macros the entire day, 237 grams of protein, 298 grams of carbs, 42 grams of fiber, and then 53 grams of fat. Wrapping the video up here. Hope you all enjoyed those tips I gave along the way, what I did as far as coaching myself for this prep, the approach that I'm taking. Again, this is something that works for me. It may or may not work for you, but the fundamentals of being in a calorie deficit, working every muscle group twice per week, and the necessary amount of cardio to lose fat and lose weight to week, month to month, and then year to year. In the video up here, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you guys are new. It's been your boy Joe. Peace.